Welcome back to T-Facts, where we break down the most fascinating and outrageous stories from the world of reality TV. Today, we've got some juicy updates from the latest season of Married at First Sight. First up, we have Allen Slovick from Married at First Sight Season 18, who is responding to critics after his unexpected modeling background was revealed. Viewers have been alleging that his past could explain some of his recent behavior on the show. Will Allen manage to clear the air, or are viewers ready to turn against him? Stay tuned! Next, let's talk about David Trimble. The audience is slamming him for what they see as blatant lies in his relationship with Michelle. As his behavior becomes more questionable, fans are left wondering what direction this season will take. Is David the villain in his own love story? We'll dig into the details! And lastly, we can't forget Juan, Franco, and Karla Juarez's shocking tantric therapy session. This cringeworthy moment has sent shockwaves through the fan base, leaving viewers scratching their heads. What were the producers thinking? We'll break down the bizarre scene that had everyone talking. Make sure to stick around as we explore each of these stories in detail. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for all the latest news and updates. Let's get started. Allen Slovick has certainly been a polarizing figure on Married at First Sight Season 18. As viewers delve deeper into his story, a surprising revelation has come to light. Allen has a modeling background that has left fans divided. Many viewers initially saw him as one of the more grounded participants, but this new information has prompted harsh criticism from fans who feel misled about his true character. Social media has exploded with reactions after a post from the spoiler account MAFS fan on Instagram showcased Allen's previous work as a model appearing on local morning TV. In response to the backlash, Allen has taken to the comments to clarify his past. He explained that his modeling stint was not as glamorous as it might sound, stating that it was simply a favor for a friend, and he wasn't a professional model. He mentioned, "I applied for this show on my own accord, despite some rumors suggesting that I was recruited because of my modeling." While some viewers are eager to criticize Allen, others are beginning to see him as more than just his past. Despite the scrutiny following his modeling revelation, his character on the show hasn't changed. He's still the same person who displayed kindness and empathy before the season took a turbulent turn. Unfortunately, his recent behavior, especially related to his drinking, has dimmed the positive impression he once made. It's clear that fans are searching for an explanation for his questionable actions on the show. They'll look for any detail that might help them understand why he's been portrayed in a less favorable light. But Allen is striving to set the record straight, urging fans to focus on who he is on the show rather than just his past. As he navigates this tough season, viewers are left wondering, has this revelation changed their perspective on him? Will they continue rooting for him, despite the mistakes he's made? Fans will have to tune in to see how Allen's journey unfolds as Married at First Sight Season 18 continues to captivate audiences. Now, let's shift our focus to David Trimble, another key player in the drama of Married at First Sight Season 18. David has been under fire from viewers who are calling him out for what they perceive as obvious lies in his relationship with his wife,
Michelle. As the season progresses,
fans are struggling to make sense of his behavior, especially after a particularly revealing episode that has drawn significant scrutiny. Throughout the series, David has been portrayed as one of the more reasonable cast members, with many fans empathizing with his situation. However, recent episodes have turned the tide against him. Viewers have begun to notice inconsistencies in his story, especially regarding his claims about texting a cousin and the nature of his relationships outside of his marriage. As Reddit user U1fan 9578 put it, "I don't blame him for checking out in this situation, but the way he's carrying on with this lie is irritating me." The audience's perception of David has undergone a noticeable shift, rather than being viewed as a victim in his tumultuous marriage. He's now seen as someone who is actively deceiving his spouse and the viewers. Fans are starting to question whether David is playing a game rather than genuinely trying to make his marriage work. They've identified him as a potential villain in this season's storyline, particularly as the cheating scandal and couple swap loom on the horizon. As viewers see David struggle to maintain his lies, many are left wondering what will happen next. With David's growing unpopularity, will Michelle be able to see through the facade facade he's presenting, or will David continue to play the part of the misunderstood husband? This ongoing tension promises to keep audiences on the edge of their seats as the season continues to unfold. It's clear that the stakes are higher than ever, and as the season moves closer to its conclusion, fans are eagerly anticipating how this drama will reach its climax. Stay tuned as we follow David and his tumultuous journey through marriage. And finally, let's dive into the jaw-dropping moment from Juan, Franco, and Karla Juarez's recent tantric therapy session, which has been labeled by fans as downright cringeworthy. This unconventional therapy was designed to help the couple bridge their growing intimacy gap, but the execution left viewers more baffled than enlightened. From the get-go, fans were skeptical. Juan and Karla started off strong with chemistry at the altar, but as the series progressed, their connection seemed to falter. In an attempt to reconnect, the couple enlisted the help of a tantric therapist, which is where things took a bizarre turn. The session unexpectedly unraveled in ways that left viewers questioning the producer's judgment and the therapist's methods. Reddit was abuzz with reactions as fans watched a scene where Karla and the therapist got quite creative with the intimacy exercises. One user succinctly summed it up, saying, "I actually can't believe what I just watched. There were so many unexpected elements: older woman in lingerie, tandem rose rubbing, and, of course, the humming." The feedback was overwhelmingly negative, with many fans describing the experience as nightmare fuel and so cringe that it might have crossed the line for a reality TV show. While the session had the noble intention of fostering intimacy, it turned into a spectacle that left both the participants and the audience feeling uncomfortable. Karla and Juan appeared to try to take the exercises seriously, but their expressions suggested otherwise. Juan himself admitted that the exercises were awkward but was still hopeful about starting to foster intimacy. However, the unfolding comedy and chaos of the session only highlighted the existing disconnect between them. With Karla feeling like Juan may not have taken the experience seriously, fans are left wondering if this therapeutic approach will ultimately help or hinder their relationship. As we look ahead in this captivating season, will Juan and Karla find their spark again, or has this session only deepened the rift? Stay tuned to see how this strange chapter of their journey unfolds on Married at First Sight.